Chapter number 2, Sementics by F.R. Palmer. Concept. Concept is actually the signified. Signified as it is, a signified is a concept given by the signifier and the sign. So, signified is the concept given by the signifier and the sign, and in this concept, we will talk about the idea and the knowledge of any signifier and concept. The knowledge, the concept that is provided by any signifier is actually known as the signified or the concept. This signifier's theory was given by Ferdinand de Saussure. But now we will discuss another dimension of Saussure's theory that is presented by Ogden and Richard. They said that reference, sign, and signifier, sign, and signified also have different names. Like sign is referred as symbol, signifier is referred as referent, and signified is referred as reference. This was the theory given by Ferdinand de Saussure on the basis of Ferdinand de Saussure's theory by Ogden and Richard. There are certain symbols in the world that represent or are the referent of something. We have different symbols in the world that are used to denote or demonstrate different things in this world, and we get some kind of reference from it. For example, if these are the books and we say that a book of Henry Fielding's novel, so we have given the word Henry Fielding as the hint word from which we got some reference that Henry Fielding's books are somehow related to his themes, his major themes, the work he do, or all that stuff. Like Joseph Andrews, he's an uses adventures in his poetry, in his prose. So from this Henry Fielding, we got the idea that a reference to something is given by the signifier. Okay, now there is the concept of inference and reference. These two are the important concepts, as inference is something when we talk about a certain idea that doesn't exist outside the world. For example, and we expect the listener to understand what we have said without saying it. For example, if I am talking to my friend or to the person who knows me, and he just asks me, "Are you fine?" And I replies, "Yes, I'm fine." But he knows. But I am not fine. I am just saying that I'm fine out of a formality. He asked, "Are you fine?" I said, "Yes, I'm fine." Just out of formality, and he must know this. I am expecting this, that he must know that I'm not fine. And I need to be asked again that I'm not fine. Why am I not fine? So this is what we call inference. When we expect someone to understand something without saying the certain thing, that means we are just, trying to make that person infer our things. That the person knows the context, the person knows each and everything, and then we say something in that context, and he has to understand that thing. So this is inference. And reference. Reference denote to some specific words for the specific things in the world. For example, if we talk about a certain ideology like Sementics, I am talking about Sementics with two persons, one of which is my sister, who doesn't know even the initials of Sementics, and the other one is my class fellow, who is the Sementics learner. So when I am talking about Sementics or any concept of Sementics, my sister will not be able to interpret the things because he did not know what is Sementics. But the learner of Sementics along with me be able to understand the concept what I am talking about, or the term what I am talking about. So I need to give some reference to my sister to make her understand what semantics basically is. So this is reference. When we talk about certain things that are out of the context, or we have to denote some things, and we have to give some relationships to describe that thing, that is what a reference is called. Reference depends upon the context and situations usually. So when we talk in a certain context, students would understand it through inference. The students who interpreted, I said that I am talking to my sister and a student of semantics, right? So the student who knew the concept I'm talking about just understood it through inference, and the when it goes beyond the inferences, it becomes references. That when my sister wants to understand what semantics is, she will need some reference to find out. So this is all about semantics concept given by the theory given by Ogden and Richard, and this was all about the concept of chapter number 2. I hope that you found this video useful, and if you find this video useful, just share it with your friends so that they can get the same information you got from this video. Thank you for watching.